Welcome back, everybody, to Octodad, Dadliest Catch. In this episode, we continue where we left off and explore our home sweet home. And we do boring chores. So, it's the beginning of another day, and here is our Octo hero lying in bed. Bleary-eyed like everyone else who's waking up at just 2 p.m. So I guess we better go turn off that alarm clock. Let's see, just grab the thing and just hit the... There we go. Alarm clock is taken care of. So let's head out into the main room.
Hey, look! Dad's up! Morning, Daddy!
Kids, I'm sure whatever crap you have to say to me is really interesting, but it can wait until after I've had my coffee.
Yeah?
So this is I believe the same living room from the original Octodad, though you can't go in any of the other rooms now except for the kitchen, which I believe is the same as before, right down to the bizarrely placed fireplace.
Nice to see you, sleepyhead.
So, I'm hungry. I'm gonna try and eat a donut, but I'm an octopus, so I can't eat donuts, just like I can't eat wedding cake. So forget the donut. Let's just go ahead and make ourselves some coffee.
My typewriter is out of ink.
Anyhow, something that I failed to explain in the previous video is the suspicion meter, which is hanging out just above the objective thing there. I guess I will get into that in a minute when I actually start screwing up, which of course I'm inevitably going to do in every single episode. So, let's just go ahead and bring some milk to Stacy. For some reason that refrigerator door is finicky for me. Sometimes I can get it to open really wide, sometimes I can't. Okay, well, let's drag this chocolate milk out to the other room. Give some to our daughter. Oh, I guess we need to be on the other side of the table for this.
How could I stay
And here's the... Just take the milk! Just take the milk! We're not close enough, and our daughter is too stupid to walk a bit closer to us. There's your milk. Get lost.
Will be made of steel.
Your coffee is ready, sweetie.
Coffee is ready. Head ourselves into the kitchen.
I'm working on a little side project, dear. I'm going to expose corruption in the fishing industry. And I know just the ship to sneak aboard. I made your coffee just the way you like it. Sea salt and tartar sauce.
And there we go. We are entirely done with the house. That's all we're going to see of the area of the original Octodad. So now we have some chores to do here in the backyard. We're going to grill some burgers. Now grilling the burgers involves, putting the burgers on the grill and then placing them onto the buns. But if you are skilled, which I am sometimes, you can actually toss the burgers and they will glue themselves to the buns, and you don't have to waste time actually walking over there and placing the burger on the bun manually. And I swear, on my previous recording of this episode, I did it twice. And of course, in this recording of the episode, I am going to do it 0 times, because that is how recording videos works.
I've got a busy day planned for the whole family.
Also, if you just leave your tentacle on the burger as it's cooking, you can burn her tentacle, and he just sort of screams in pain, which is hilarious, of course, burning people. Okay, so whatever, let's get these burgers on here.
Well, that clown looks like a butterfly.
That one looks like a dragon smashing the town.
There we go, the family is fed. And we only use half of a bun in this family, because god damn it, that's how it worked in the 1950s. Okay, so this particular objective is not very hard, but you get an achievement if you manage to complete this objective without stepping on any of the flowers. I have never gotten this achievement because it is super difficult for me. Just because if your foot brushes the flowers in any way, then she's gonna complain at you.
No!
Just like that. Then you can see a little bit of ink splatter here. That is the suspicion meter filling up. Whenever you screw up really visibly and you look kind of stupid, the suspicion meter will fill up. If you complete tasks, the suspicion meter goes back down, and if it fills up all the way, as is going to happen later in this playthrough, it's basically like losing a life, though you have infinite lives. Just everyone recognizes that you are, in fact, an octopus. Anyhow, the next challenge is mowing the lawn, which is another ridiculously hard task. It's really hard to do this fast, and this is probably going to kill every speedrun I do, because I have no idea how to make this lawnmower go particularly where I want it to go. And it's just a huge wide area to cover. The grass, I don't believe, is random. But yeah, this particular task just drives me crazy. Anyhow, I've already collected it, and I probably should have erased my save data before recording these videos, but I don't care enough. There is usually a tie on top of the shed for you to get. In every level, there are 3 ties for Octodad to collect. And if you go into the menu, you can actually make him wear different ties throughout the course of the game. And I've collected a handful of them, but there are certain other ties I'm going to be picking up in this playthrough, so we get to see that. For now, though, I have to go down this slide. Walking up ladders was the final challenge in the original Octodad, and on a mouse and keyboard, at the time, it was really tough. On a controller, it's actually not so bad once you figure out what you're supposed to be doing. Also, the sound clipped a little bit there, but that was not the game's fault, that was just me running everything in the world at the same time while I was recording these videos, and I'm actually really surprised at how the frame rate and the recording held up at that time. Anyway, wow, I really breezed through this wood chopping. Basically just place a piece of wood on the stump, it'll glue itself there, and then touching any part of the axe blade to the piece of wood is going to chop it in half. And here is our final task. So here is our main antagonist, the Mickey Rooney level offensive sushi chef. In order to defeat his gigantic lawnmower, you need to kick 2 gnomes into it, like so. And that didn't take long.
Honey, what's going on over there? Anyway, I have a surprise for the whole family. A free trip to the aquarium! I know you think aquariums are festering prisons of iniquity, but I've got to write an article for the paper. Can't you make an exception this time? For me? Oh, groceries. We need to go to the grocery store. We need things like cereal for the kids. Right, kids?
Well, we already have cereal.
We need so much cereal. Then it's settled. We're all going to the grocery store. I want Sports Johnson cereal and pizza and soda and chocolate milk.
And I want an apple.
I just want to say that is a sweet car that they are driving. I think this game takes place in the 1950s, which is why we have that sweet car. Anyway, on the next episode, we are going to go into the grocery store. For now, I'm going to try out probably the hardest thing in the game. If you thought that walking as an octopus was difficult, riding a Segway as an octopus is basically impossible. So have fun watching me do that. If you enjoyed this video, please leave a comment or subscribe, as I will be posting more videos of this, and eventually I will be doing some speedruns of the game, trying to get one of the best times there can be. As speedrunners do, I guess. But anyway, stay tuned for that. Thanks everybody for watching.
Here is automated and handled remotely. Our freezer section is all frozen up. We're working on getting it fixed, but we're sure at least one freezer door is working.